What's up, everyone? Beast Mode back here with another video. So today I wanted to make a quick video of the winning deck for our next tournament, which is Plant Cat or Cat Plant or Camilla Cat, whatever you guys want to call it. I think Snack is the one who kind of created this deck, and she calls it Camilla Cat. So um, I've looked back at a couple of the past deck lists that have had some success, and I have a few here just so we can get an idea, because we're going to build this deck on stream Friday night, and we're going to play in the tournament Saturday with it, and we're going to see if we can get it into the top 8. That's the goal. I'm not guaranteeing you that's going to happen. I've had some success with picking up decks and topping with them, so we'll have to see. This here is like a quick draw type deck. Of course, it plays the Raikos, plays the Hamsters, and the Caius. I guess that's pretty much the only, well, and Dandy, of course, does not play quick draw. So kind of plays like the quick draw plant deck minus quick draw. But you do have some additional bricks here. You have the Titanial, and then you have the Airbellum, which is not terribly great to draw unless you have some way of converting them, or if you can get a direct attack, obviously they're just amazing. But so this is Snack's deck here. She got second place at one of the BCS. This deck has gotten 9th place at like quite a few tournaments, just hasn't made it into top cut yet. I think that on stream we obviously are going to try to build the deck from the floor up, but these are probably some good starting points though, so we can probably grab some good ideas from these decks and see. Obviously 42 cards never gets anybody too excited, but I have talked with her and she says that this is the correct math, just to decrease bricks. Because you don't want to be drawing double Airbellum, you don't want to draw Titanial. So she's worked on this deck quite a lot and feels that this ratio is correct. So this is her build here, pulling the rug pretty good in the sideboard. I think that's probably going to happen. Trap Stun is interesting here. I'm not entirely sure the reasoning, maybe just for Black Wings and for the Bottomless for Airbellum. I was thinking maybe we can try My Body. I'm not sure if it'll make it in the deck or not, because Airbellums get Bottomless all the time and then you're kind of in a bad spot. So 2 Airbellum is interesting too. It's not even a full 3. So this is her build here. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this here is, I believe, Air Falco's build from one of the RBET tournaments a while back. So this is a little bit different here. Obviously just 2 Raikos, no actual Hamsters here. So this is a route that we could all go here. Maybe with just Mystic Tomatoes, and you play a few of the Raikos, just because going second, having Raikos and Hamsters is just really bad. Because obviously it's much slower, and you know, if you're playing against zombies, for example, they go first, they set Goblin Zombie, you set Raiko or Hamster, and then they just Caius you, so you're already kind of behind in tempo. And it's pretty clear by War League statistics anyway that going first gives, in War League anyway, is a 62% chance of winning. So it just goes to show you how important going first is in this format. I didn't realize how skewed it was. It does feel like going first, you probably just, obviously you win 6 out of 10 times, so that's pretty impressive. But anyway, the anti-spell frag, I'm not entirely sure the thought process behind it. Now this deck is pretty old at this point, so there could have been a reason why. I'm not sure what the meta was. Doc Bribe in the main deck. This deck here looks like it has a few tech cards like Creature Swap, which is not very good in my opinion, just because it's a -1, but maybe it works. This Neo-Spatian Dark Panther is probably not all that relevant, but I guess it's there for the cat target. And then double Airbellum again. So that's a trend here. It seems to be 2 Airbellum, not 3, which I never really looked at the decks. And this here is Eris's build. I'm not sure what place he got with this, but this has triple Airbellum here, triple Raiko, double Hamster, playing the Cold Wave, triple Pot of Avarice. So this is definitely more of like a quick draw build, like the one I had topped with about a year ago. I actually played triple Hamster, triple Pot. Sideboard here is Mind Crush. It's pretty fun. Double Kaiku, which I'm not sure. I think this card's better on paper than it is in actual play. Smash and Ground I love. That's one of my favorite cards, especially in the sideboard. So anyway, this is the deck that won. It was very close. Plant Cat won with, I don't know how many votes. I think it was a few more than Twilight Plant, and then third place was Dragon. So we will revisit the deck voting in the future. I think we'll do this again. We'll just see how successful we can run with the Synchro Cat, but or the Plant Cat rather. I know Welladad was a big vote, even though it wasn't even on the list. So we may have to revisit that deck and maybe make a tournament run with that. So for now, this is going to be the deck that we are going to play in the tournament on Saturday. I will obviously stream Friday night. We'll do a quick stream. Won't be anything too long, just enough to build the deck. I want everybody's input, and it's not going to be troll. We're not going to put troll cards in this deck. It's got to be competitive. We'll look at the chat. We'll kind of talk things out, and we'll try to build the deck up from the ground up. Obviously, we're going to use a lot of inspiration from these decks here because they've had success already, and probably more so Snack's build because she's one of the I say she created the deck from what I know, and she's been very consistent with the deck, especially on the 42 card. So me personally, I'm not a huge 42 card fan, but we'll have to see what happens. And then Saturday we'll play the tournament, and we'll hope to get top 8. And I will have a tournament recap, of course, whether I win, lose, and will talk about the deck and see if some changes I would make or whatnot. So that's the plan this week. I again want to thank all of you for your support. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.